Hello, welcome to HIPAT HR Consult. So have you ever imagined why most employees resist change? And what are the likely possibilities, the most effective one that a smart HR professional like you will definitely deploy? So in today's episode, we will discuss a topic that every HR professional, business owner, or even original leaders must understand. And what is it? Employee resistance to change. Have you ever wondered why employees resist change with regards to new policy provision, technology restructuring, performance management system, or even workplace transformation? The reality is that people do not naturally resist change. They often resist uncertainties, fear, or poor communication, and the possibility of losing something very dear to them or valuable. So by the end of this video, you will understand clearly why employees resist change and what successful HR professionals do to overcome resistance and gain employee commitment. However, do not fail to subscribe and share this video to your fellow HR practitioners and managers. Okay, let's dive into the matter. What is employee resistance to change? What characterizes it? What does it mean? Employee resistance to change simply refers to any attitude, behavior, or action that oppose or delay original change. Resistance can be obvious or maybe hidden. For example, compliance issues, refusing to adopt to new system, reduce productivity, or even increase absenteeism, negative workplace gossip. All these are in one way or the other that change will be resisted in trying to see that you put in measure to enhance it. Resistance is not always a bad thing anyway. So sometimes employees resist because they identify genuine risks that management may have overlooked. Smart HR professional like you sees resistance as feedback loop rather than rebellion. Again, why do employees resist change? Let's take fear of the unknown. Employees become uncomfortable with a familiar routine. When change is introduced, they begin to ask questions like, what will happen to my job? Will I still be relevant? Will I succeed under the new system? Fear then creates anxiety, and anxiety therefore creates resistance. Another reason could be lack of communication, ineffective communication. One of the biggest mistakes organizations make is announcing change without explaining why the change is relevant, why it is necessary. When employees do not understand the reason behind change, they often create their own assumption, and assumptions are usually a negative thing. Another reason could be loss of comfort and stability. People naturally prefer predictive environment. A new reporting structure, for example, maybe technology or process, may disrupt established routine. Employees may resist because change forces them outside their comfort zone. Again, lack of trust in the leadership. If employees do not trust management, for example, they will likely question every initiative. Trust is the currency of successful change management. Without trust, even good change measure can fail. Fear of incompetency is another we may wish to discuss here. Many employees worry that they may not possess the skill needed under the new system. This is particularly common during this digital transformation period. So employees may secretly become obsolete. So let us look at what you, the HR, what smart HR professionals do differently. One is they communicate early and frequently. A successful HR professional communicates before, during, and after implementation. And this goes a long way to explain why change is necessary, benefit of the change, expected outcome, employee role in the process. So people support what they understand. Another is involve the employee. Let them be part and parcel of the game plan. Employees are most likely to support a change they help to create. HR should involve staff through survey, focus group, consultation meeting, feedback session. Participation creates ownership. Another could be providing training and support mechanism. Never assume employee can adapt without support. When you provide training program, coaching, mentoring, job aid, continuous learning opportunities, confidence will now be built up, and that will reduce resistance. Again, addressing concern honestly is another. Do not ignore employee fear. No. Rather, you create a safe place where employee can ask questions and express their genuine concern. Like transparency will build trust. Then creating a quick win. When employees begin to see positive outcome from the change initiative, acceptance will therefore increase. Recognizing individual and team that embrace change successfully. Small victories will now create momentum. So these are ways that you can be able to minimize, or if not entirely eradicate, resistance in your change initiative. Do not forget to subscribe to Impact HR. See you next time. Thank you.